You already know porn is bad. You've heard it wrecks your relationships. You've heard it messes with your brain. You heard it hijacks your dopamine. But what if I told you that it's actually stealing your future? It's killing your drive. It's sabotaging your entire life in ways that you don't even see yet. In today's episode of The Rebuilt Man, I'm breaking down the 7 hidden consequences of porn that most men never wake up to until it's too late. So stick with me because this can be your wake-up call today if you didn't even know you needed one. Guys, welcome to the Rebuilt Man podcast. My name is Coach Frank Rich, founder of the Rebuilt Man, and it is our mission here to help men become better men by quitting porn and rebuilding their lives. If you're new to the podcast, make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We drop 3 episodes per week. And if you've been stuck in this fight and have not yet found a way out, I want you to stick around to the end of today's episodes because I'm going to share with you a free gift to help you begin to reclaim, rebuild your future without pornography. Now, why does knowing these consequences matter? Because, brother, if you do not understand the hidden costs of viewing porn, you'll keep living your life way below your potential. You keep wondering why you feel stuck, restless, bored, and feel like something is missing. Now, my goal today is not to shame you, but it's to wake you up because freedom starts with awareness. Freedom started with awareness in my life back in 2019, and we've helped over 1,600 men at this point. 1,600 men reclaim back their future. And it all started with a level of awareness. So let's get into these 7 unknown consequences of pornography. Number 1 is it rewires your brain to crave easy success, making real achievement feel boring. Porn overstimulates your dopamine pathways, rewarding quote unquote cheap wins. Now, over time, the brain starts resisting real world challenges because they require effort without instant payoff. Now, men lose the hunger for building businesses, building relationships, building fitness goals, etc. When was the last time you chased something hard without an instant payoff? See, what we have to understand is porn has wired our brain to crave that easy, instant success, instant reward. But we got to get out of it. Number 1. Number 2, it lowers your baseline motivation, not just sexually, but in every single area of your life. Porn numbs the natural drive system that's designed to pursue meaningful goals. This ties into number 1. Men who consume porn often struggle with procrastination, laziness, quote unquote, boredom with life. Your everyday drivers and motivators that are pulling you towards meaning, that are pulling you towards fulfillment have been lowered. Are you always feeling tired, unmotivated? It might not be because of laziness, but it's probably the dopamine dysfunction. Porn robs your fire before you even realize it, that it's burning out. I always use the analogy of it's the frog in boiling water. You didn't know as a young man, you didn't know as a teenager that temperature was slowly warming up. Just like the frog in the water didn't know that the boil was set. But over time, your fire goes out. Over time, the water begins to boil. The frog dies. Your motivation has died. Number 3 is it increases social anxiety and weakens your leadership presence. Guys, this is not my opinion. The studies show that heavy porn users have higher stress hormones, higher levels of cortisol, and lower levels of testosterone during social interactions. This causes them to subconsciously shrink back, avoiding eye contact, and second guess themselves in leadership of themselves and leadership in social settings. A great example here is think about all the times you've avoided conversations, you've avoided the interaction, You've lost your charisma. Now you're doubting yourself. Brother, if you can't look people in the eye, how will you ever lead anybody? If you can't look yourself in the eyes, if you can't look others in the eyes, you're not going to be able to lead. Porn increases your social anxiety, and it weakens your leadership abilities. Number 4, porn trains you to see people as objects, not as souls, not as spirits. We know that consuming porn conditions the mind to view others, especially women, as tools for personal and sexual gratification. This leaks into how a man treats everybody, his dating, his friendships, his business relationships, even his family. Porn damages your emotional intelligence. It weakens your ability for empathy. Diminished empathy leads to relationships becoming transactional. You feel like your relationships are transactional right now? Here's why. You weren't built to consume people. You were built, created, put here to serve, lead, and love others. Porn trains you to see people as objects. Number 5 is porn weakens your spiritual armor against other addictions. Porn is oftentimes the gateway drug to other compulsive behaviors: drinking, overeating, gambling, chasing validation. Porn teaches men it's easy to escape discomfort instead of face it. And over time, your faith and your discipline erode quietly because porn is present in your life. Now, this creates the domino effect, right, of porn leading to alcohol, leading to bad food, leading to apathy, leading you back to pornography because you don't feel good about yourself. If you can't master the small temptations in your life, how will you ever conquer the bigger battles? Porn is weakening your spiritual armor to fight the bigger battles that are down the road for you. Number 6, porn shrinkens your physical health without you even realizing it. Heavy porn use is correlated to lower levels of testosterone, decreased motivation to go to the gym, and loss of physical vitality. We have a generation of men in their 20s addicted to porn, addicted to video games, addicted to Uber Eats, that are walking around with higher levels of estrogen, lower levels of testosterone than any other generation of men prior to them. Now, your sleep gets disrupted from these late night sessions and dopamine crashes, leading to poor recovery, lower strength, and decreased muscle mass. But what many men don't realize is when they quote unquote feel weak, they don't see the connection between porn being the silent factor here. Brother, your body reflects your discipline. Porn is draining you from the inside out. Number 7 here. 7 unknown consequences. How porn is robbing you from your life. It makes true intimacy feel awkward and foreign. Even when you want real connection, your mind, trained by porn, expects scripted, performance-based encounters. Your real emotional intimacy requires presence, patience, vulnerability, all which porn has trained you to avoid. Real love, real connection, real intimacy feels weird because your brain has been programmed for fantasy. Brother, you were made for connection. You were made for intimacy, not fake chemistry. 7 consequences, brother. Just 7 that I shared here today. The list could go on and on and on and on and on, but we don't have hours here. Which one hit you the hardest? Which one have you felt the most? And are you ready to wake up? I told you guys at the beginning I was going to have a free invitation, a free gift for the men out there that are looking to begin to walk down the path of reclaiming back control of their lives. If you go to school.com, SKOOL.com/reboot your life, or click the link down there in the show notes below. I've created a community of men all across the globe that are committed to true connection, real accountability, real leadership, and support. And we have a program that'll walk you through the steps to reclaim back control of your life. And we're giving you a free week inside our community and inside our program. Go to school.com, SKOOL.com/reboot your life. Click the link down there in the show notes below. But guys, I hope today's episode helped, brought some insight. Like I said, it was not here to shame, it was here to wake you up to some of these unknown consequences. Guys, rate, review, share this episode, and I'll see you inside the school community. God bless you guys. See you in the next one.